It's live. I can't see. I don't know how to get to YouTube since YouTube doesn't want to cooperate. It's the wrong name. Why is it the wrong name? Oh well. This is gonna be something. Wait a few minutes. Okay, that's marijuana. That's all I'm giving myself. Let's do this. Actually, hold up and make sure I have lyrics. God, I'm laughing about this, but like, I keep very, very sad. Let's go. If it's true what they say, if there's nothing to be done, if it's true, then it's too late. And the ones I love are gone. If it's true what they say, is this how the world is? To be beaten and betrayed and then be told that nothing changes, it's the same and it'll always be like this. If it's true what they say, I'll be on my way. If it's true what they say, then what's the purpose of a man if he turns his eyes away? If he throws up both his hands, what's the use of a backbone if you never stand upright and you turn your back on everyone that you could have stood beside? And I'll ask if it's true, 'cause I believe me and you. 'Cause the ones who tell the lies are the solemnest to swear, and the ones who load the dice always say the toss is fair. And the ones who deal the cards, aren't they the ones who take the tricks? With some hands over their hearts, while we play the games they fix. And the ones who speak the word always say it is the last. No answer will be heard to the questions no one asked. So I'm asking all my brothers, and I'm asking all my friends, and I'll ask you as another. Let me ask now once again. I believe in us together far more better than they do. If together better than those few. But I ask you, I ask you, I ask you as a brother, and I ask you as a friend, and I ask you as another, and I ask you once again, is it true what they say? Should I go on my way? And who are they to say what the truth is anyway? Anyway, that's deep and something. Yeah, I've been thinking about Hades and a lot recently, mostly the 2017 version, because it's the only one that kind of got like the protest vibe down right. Um, yeah, the world's kind of crazy right now, and so I think that in order for us to really, I don't know, keep ourselves sane, keep ourselves upbeat. Can you keep yourself upbeat in something like this? We'll find out. But yeah, right now let me change some things around so that way we can see this writing in perfect clarity. Because, hoo boy, if you aren't aware of things, so I'm doing a bunch of work right now to make sure that things actively show up. There we go. If you are not aware about the glories of Victoria Foyt's writing, then allow me to introduce you. Let's send this live. So, okay. So this is Save the Pearls. Well, this is the first book in Save the Pearls. Quick background information. The main protagonist in this book is a white girl named Eden. No. Yeah, her name is Eden. Eden Newman. And she, well, in the canonical world, the darker your skin is, the better because of solar radiation or something like that. And people are living underground now, and it's clearly just, like, it's wild. But this white girl is Okay, let's just go through this and figure out. We're gonna read chapters probably three through five, but I want to make sure we're off the page. Chapter 2 is when shit really hits the fan. I have a Twitter thread that is probably going to go on. That's going to continue it. So let's see. Chapter 2. Just get myself back into it. Daughter. Oh, yeah. She and her father are kind of estranged, although they're both really smart. It's just the only reason that like she has some sort of relevance in this world is because her father is a scientist and a very good one. Let's see. But she has to deal with like reverse racism, which it's funny as fuck. Uh, it's this writing's so bad. Parenthood. She runs into her. Okay, we meet three different characters, all guys. We meet Jamal, which actually Jamal doesn't show up yet. We meet Shen, who honestly I feel bad for with this description because oh boy, there's so much that like you didn't have to say with Shen. Shen's uh, mixed Asian black, and that's what I'm gonna say because the rest of this book doesn't describe him well. Bramford, who is the like CEO's son, he has some high connection to this. He's very dark, very black, and that's very well known because it, Victoria Foyt can't fucking write people. Let's see, and then Jamal, who is both head of security at the place where Eden's dad works and Eden works, but in a lower position. And also, her side man, I don't know. I refuse to say. I refuse to even think about it. She's, if you can see here, she said the words like "my dark prince," which no, I will not think about it. I refuse to think about it. Let's see. Jamal gave nothing away. Okay, so yeah, Jamal and Eden are hooking up in secret because if Jamal is found with like a white girl, it's like culturally bad. Let's see. Let's start again. Next one, check with me. Uh, Jamal's like trying to cut down the situation, which is there's a mix-up with files with Eden and like two other women, and it's honestly, no one in that situation is in the right, but Eden's especially like, okay, it was a bad situation to begin with. It's like a work situation, so it's bad. Everyone's kind of being an asshole because it's work. But Eden spouts off a phrase that is like Eden calls her coworkers who are black a term that is both somehow a sign of empowerment and like power and racist. And that doesn't work. Like what is Victoria Foyt on? But yeah, that's why everyone else hates Eden right now. Like, there's so much. There is like honestly, there is like in all of this, there's a maybe decent plot point with Bramford's mystery, but it's just it's so bad. It's so badly integrated. Okay, that's okay. That's alright. There's so much that I just want to like get into because let's just read chapter 3 because if I we need to get started. This is just a lot. Okay, let's go. Exiting the lab, Eden passed directly into the security area, her nerves jangling. A glass cage shut around her with a bang that always made her shudder. To control the spread of disease, no one was permitted to enter any area of the combs without inspection. Oh dear God, I cited. Oh, I found I finally found the copy in quarantine just to get my mind off of quarantine, and it brought me right back. That's funny as hell. Okay, and the terrifying possibility of being cooped up in quarantine never failed. God, this is topical. And the terrifying possibility of being cooped up in quarantine never failed to enter her mind, and she waited to be released. Rumors of what was done to sick people in the name of research filled her with dread. Okay. She peered through the glass wall at the dike, mask on her up behind the scanner. It was a classic prototype of the ruling class. Oh no! No, 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 sweetie, 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 sweetie. No, no, I refuse. I refuse. Abort. Cut it. Cut it. This is no. Okay. There is. Alright. So, in the story, this robot is apparently scanning her for disease, trying to make sure that, we aren't spreading the flare, which is like the disease from the sun that gives you like heat damage. It gives you heat damage. That's like the most black. Ugh, I hate Victoria Foyt so much. Let a black person do this. We would have done it so much better. But God, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. It's like she's not trying to be racist, maybe, but I am concerned with her thoughts. I am concerned with what source material she's pulling up. What is this? Okay, so it's like the whole thing of like robot. It's like bad cyberpunk, where the true originality of cyberpunk was to talk about humanity no matter what form the person is, or like the ideas of a person. What is a person? Who is a person? A person is everyone, kind of thing. But it's done in the way of the ruling class, so it's now like bad Blade Runner stuff, where instead of actually going into ideals of humanity, kinda, it masquerades as that and draws upon like dehumanization. It's weird. That's see if this like if Victoria Foyt gave a damn about research and shit, she could have pulled off so many different twists. She could have subverted so many things. She could have just. This could have been a good book, and that's kind of why I'm annoyed. Let's see. Uh, Information and the chips I had in the air. Okay, why does it need to be shaped like a person? Because it goes through her chip. It can't have been a screen. It can't. This literally could have been like a better TSA machine if it only scans her chip. Oh my goodness. Victoria Foyt just, wow, she went double down. Okay. They don't know anything about the real Eden Newman, only Jamal knew her. Oh wow, great. Sideman knows a lot. Doors slid open and Eden trudged to the employees' quarters. Cones of dim light fell on the concrete brushways. Even here she couldn't escape Bramford's colossal ego. Where? Holy shit. This is bad writing. Like an animal, he had marked his territory by carving a ridiculously large initial B onto each unit door. Say that! Okay, well, maybe. His audacious company logo, a snow-capped black mountain against a red desert background that offered false hope in a parched land, glowed at intervals along the wall, as if he owned everything, including her. Ugh, this this sounds like some white chastity nonsense. All over again, she felt the burn of her unjust dismissal. The hatred etched onto the faces of her coworkers pressed into her memory. Of course they hate you. You said a term that's racist. Oh, God. I hate this book. Okay. Let's see. The walls, painted a refreshing mint color that suggested coolness, began to close in around her. Sweat drilled down the sides of her face. Her world band voice gently warned her, "My dear, What is that? This is so. This is a pirate. This is a scan. So some oxy levels are in the red zone. What? Oh, great. So this is like the fucking Happy from um We Happy Few. Okay, there are too many plot lines. Victoria Freight has to stick to one because we have um I don't know. I don't know what to call this. White Fright, which I shouldn't joke about, but it is like the main plot of this book. We have Eden. Okay, we have like White Fright, Victoria's dumbass, Bramford, Jamal, and now we have this. This. I hope this is just world building because if this turns into a plot point, I'm gonna scream. Full dose Eden, sure, 18, but the extra stress had pushed her over the edge. I I don't know if that's how drugs work. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait. That's something about that doesn't sound right to me. I'll have to look that up later because I'm not knowledgeable in like mood altering drugs. I my last time I talked about them was sophomore year of high school in psychology class, so I do need to like re up my knowledge on that. But one interaction shouldn't do that. It shouldn't have that much of an impact on the effectiveness of medication. But also, I don't know what time it is. So it could have been like right at the end or something. 18, that's what, 6 p.m.? She's waking from what? Hold up, you're waking from like what? It's you can't be waking at 6. That's when you take it. You're probably on your way there. You're waking from what? 8 to 8? I don't know what time it is now, but next time I see a time zone, I'm just gonna try to track it. Okay, let's see. She heard around the last turn to her unit, her body growing heavier by the second. Oh, you okay? So this is like the end of her shift. So it's like 8 in the morning, I guess. She rushed inside and heard a loud, happy bark. Gotta get some butter here, she muttered to her dog. Big and energetic yet with yellow-gray fur. Austin, oh, Austin, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your name was ever brought up in this fucking book. Follow her. The cramped four-room unit was too small for him. Neither of us fit. See, look, Victoria has so much. For as much shit as in this book, there are some lines that like need to be pulled out of this book and rescued, and because this is so good for like, that's a good use of the dystopia. Oh, I feel out of place in a world that's like designed to be weird and awkward. That's literally that. And Victoria just ruins it with racism. See, Eden raked a hand on its back on her way towards a small, narrow bedroom. He patted behind her, the side of his panting, oh, breath growing loud in her ears. She shoved a thin board off the bench-like bed which served as his desk, and it banged onto the concrete floor. Okay. Oh, ew. Why can't it have just been pills? That's sci-fi nonsense. Ugh. That's not ethics. Oh my gosh, she got an ethics officer called on her. That's HR. Okay, let's see. Eden Lavina Newman, Zone 4, Caucasian. Ooh, without great interest. Yep. Yes, officer, she flashed a date. 29th of May, her half birthday. I mean, I guess in the world, keeping track of happy birthdays would make sense with this bullshit mate system. Oh, I forgot to talk about the mate system. It's better I don't talk about the mate system. Y'all need to get it on your own terms. Let's see. This is your official 6-month warning. Do you realize you'll be 18 years old on November 29th? God, why does she have a birthday near November? For all of us, I'm sorry. For the Sagittarius in the room, I'm sorry. Yes, I do. And are you aware that your basic resources will be stopped unless you mate by that date? This again, so many like good plot points about dictatorship and who counts as a person, and it's strange that honestly, truly, like if Victoria gave a damn about like actually researching this, she would have done a better job. I think maybe not under this set of circumstances with this exact situation, but it would have been done a lot a lot better. Because it's the idea of like, you need to contribute to society in a way that we think is best for it, instead of society can help each other and mutual aid is the best way to go through with everything. But who am I to talk about this shit? You know, I'm just a bored sociology major that just finished his first year of college. Let's see. Species. Her life ran flash and Eden's official entry. Wow. On the Unigov mating site begins play. Ugh. Say, let's see. Eden cringed at her paltry 15% mate rate. Ugh. The words mate rate have me vomiting every single time. This is disgusting. And the unflattering images of her. She'd worn an extra thick coat of midnightless. It's the blackface. It's the blackface that gets me. Although her race was still obvious. Yeah, okay. I talked about this. I like made a tweet about this. It was, why did she cover her hair? Because okay, this was what caught me off guard. She had covered her hair with it, and I was thinking to myself, but your hair would still be straight. Like my hair is not straight. It's curly. It's a mess. I barely picked it out because of everything that's going on. But like her hair wouldn't become 4C automatically. So like that begs a question of, does she do it because like does she do it because it's already on her scalp and she kind of just needs to do the whole thing? And then it's like, are black people, are black women, are black people in general still straightening their hair to match beauty standards that don't match up with the time, like match up with the beauty standards that are present in canon? Because the less white you are, the more like the more likely you are to survive the heat. So, like, why would you straighten your hair if you're not going to be following Eurocentric beauty standards? I mean, it's a choice you can do to straighten your hair, but I just have so many questions. I have so many questions, and Victoria cannot answer all of them. So I'm cursed with like forever asking questions, and we're not even a tenth of the way through this book. It's 313 pages. We haven't even gotten 30. Okay. I said yes, officer. Okay, we're here. Right there for the whole world to see. Nothing damned her more than being a pearl. Look, the difference between like, okay, so the names are like Pearl, Cole, Cole's for black people, by the way. Amber, Tiger's Eye. Actually, hold up. Victoria said that being a pearl is bad because pearls are useless. Pearls have no like utilitarian value. But then, like every other, like literally anyone but a white person, anyone who has some sort of melanin in their skin, has usefulness. So why isn't like wheat or something like that? Why are they still precious stones? And actually, now I think about it, albino people are called cotton, but cotton is hella useful. So Victoria just doesn't know what she's saying. That's what I'm getting from this. She just dragged that one out of nowhere. Okay. That's something to think about. Muted. Quoting. Singular. I see that your mate rate is below average. And yet a few of your kind have offered to pick your option. Girl, what? Even if they didn't really care about whether she reproduced. Truth is, they wished her dead. The ES simply ooh. Realize this is ugh, this is so bad. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that paragraph because I refuse to deal with it. It's a bunch of, oh, I don't want my child to be all white. I want a mixed baby. Which, it's it's explained by context, but the context is ugly and makes no sense. So I'm just gonna refuse. I refuse. You cannot pull this. You cannot pull a trick on me, Victoria. I have you in my sights. Let's see. Said she goes herself to full risk. Eden fell back on her bed, gloating. The recommendations, which, ooh, for Earth's sake, she had to do whatever it took to win over. Oh, she's praying against. Oh, she's praying on a black man. Oh, okay. This keeps on getting worse and worse. This keeps on getting worse and worse. Let's go. God, this is like a bad fan fiction where, like, so this is like a bad fan fiction where the entire plot and premise of the world is just to get some nasty thing to happen in the story, but then you like complaining about the nasty thing in the story is only like the symptom of what's wrong with the entire world that the author put up. This is it. This is the published version of that. This is garbage. Okay. Oh, what are you gonna do? My time was arched and sorry too. Shield is the only personal effect of the root. Besides, the poems, my lady on her. At least she had been right about Austin. Simple, with a shoe and creature home. Okay. She's a puppy Eden. Okay, so her mother. Oh, this is actually kind of another ugly thing where like the mother has the emotional maturity and the father has all the facts. I mean it worked for them, but damn, this really kind of just messed Eden up. Hmm. Myself and still fire. Looks with wide picking eyes, she realized he liked to touch. Okay, so she knows a guy named Austin. Oh, nope. It's Austin. Does Emily Dickinson have a cousin? Nope. And we're just listening. Likes you. Ooh. The dog is hmm. This is just something. Asking if the dog's a pearl, which is kinda like I don't know. I'm not gonna draw anything to that. Victoria meant nothing by that, and I will take nothing from that. Her mother had her head on just side. Hate. But she likes for coding. Minor rebellions. At the age of 7, Eden knew love was dead. Okay, so this. There's so much. Victoria, you're gonna have me writing an essay over you. Oh my god. So let's draw this out. Eden. This pen doesn't work. God. The one time I want to actually like write something out and have a funny little visual. So let's go through. Today we're gonna have a lesson in logic. Eden doesn't believe in love. Actually, let's scratch that. Eden is utilitarian. That's point A. So point A is Eden is utilitarian. Point B. In this world, utilitarianism equals. God, what does it equal? It equals so much. It equals like. I'm just gonna say fetishization. In this world, utilitarianism. There we go. Equals fetishization of black people, and C by transitive property, Eden fetishizes black people. Actually, I don't even need to do the data for this. We can just talk it through. Eden doesn't believe in love. Eden literally is only looking for someone to. Like, Eden's literally said that she is just looking for a guy who has a darker complexion than her to fuck. That's it. She wants a mixed child. She's being utilitarian about it, but the world is set up for her to fetishize black people. I'm tired of it. Like, the characters we've already met have very little personality. They all exist to, in some way, shape, or form, antagonize Eden. Eden has no personality. She exists to be a victim. You can be like, oh, well, Jamal seems sweet. Jamal is her target. Jamal exists to be an obstacle to her. I hate this book. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, when her mother dies 3 years later, she fled, but Emily's well, along with useless ideas of love and that gentle wind. Oh, and Jamal's gonna be arriving in a few hours, and she has to be perfect. Okay, well, I guess that, I guess eating is very easy if you just have to take 3 pills. Muscle adds curves, right, buddy? Huh? Maybe. I'll have to work out more to figure that out. Let's see. Mole. Mole. I guess freckles and like moles are now bad, although they'd be called beauty. See, that's an interesting fact. I like that bit of world. I like that small bit of world building. I hate the world around it. Another night. See, it's listed as her hair. Change black. So, huh. Okay. I wonder, does Victoria Foyt know how skin color works? Probably not. Because your hair and your skin. You know what? I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Let's see. She stepped out of the stall, fresh ready to deal with Jamal. This does not sound like a date. It doesn't sound like a date at all. This sounds horrible. Justice for Jamal at this point. I don't care. She slipped on a vintage black nightgown and studied herself in the mirror. It wasn't a nightgown, it was a weapon. Ugh. See, again, the idea of a woman using her sexuality as a weapon, amazing. Like, I literally, if like there was just a story of someone overthrowing a futuristic fascist utilitarian government with just like the ideals of human feelings and emotions and sexuality and art, I would be down for it. I would be ready. I would love that book. Victoria can't pull it off because this world will not let her. And she created this world. So she won't let her write a good story because she has to have this dumbass white girl to be a victim. I'm. Applying her makeup, shades her face blue. Definitely passing, right? Not pass. Not passing. Oh, not definitely passing. Oh no. Baby, what is you doing? Victoria. I'm not even sure if the word passing was used. Okay. Exactly 5 o'clock. Wait. Huh? Okay, no, time doesn't make sense now. Hold up. Because she got ready at 6 p.m., right? She got ready at 6 p.m., had a 12-hour shift. When. Oh, no, she got called out of it early because of that shit she pulled. Yeah. And then Jamal met her. Jamal, you have to stop chasing this white woman. Please. If I could, like, jump into this book and tell Jamal to stop, I would. Let's go. How's my little bunny? Ugh. Jamal, she said, her sensors registering the warmth of his arms as they snaked around her. She sounds like a robot. What about that is remotely endearing, romantic, sexy? Nothing. Her sensors registering the warmth. Say her skin. Say her skin feeling the warmth of his arms as they snaked around her. Her body. Oh my god. Sensors. I hate this. I hate this book so much. Sensors. 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 I'm going to die. Okay, let's see. Austin shot up, growling. Wow. She had forgotten about him. It was embarrassing, really. As if she trained her dog to hate colds. Maybe he wasn't colorblind after all. This book came out in like the early 2010s, I think. Maybe late 20s. Maybe late 20,000s. Um, hmm. How do I feel about this? Not well. Not good at all. I mean, come here, pet. Please don't. Please don't write this scene between. If I have to read a sex scene right now, I'm going to cry. There's no way. Wait, hold up. I'm not reading this correctly, am I? So things progressed in the right direction when Jamal kissed her for the first time. You haven't even. Wait, hold up. No, this doesn't wrap up. You and this man have been secretly seeing each other for so long. It's like there is a history here. You have seen each other. And he's just now kissing you? Oh, he don't love you, girl. Ooh. Maybe Jamal. If Jamal doesn't love her and is just using her, that's king shit. This is the only time I'll ever say, if this guy is using this girl and breaks her heart, this is the only time I respect it. Oh my god. This is stupid. She got kissed and she's about to have a heart attack. Ugh, you're weak. Hey, okay, Jamal backstory. He'd been hired at REA when the former head of security died of an oxy overdose. Why? Ooh, why are they named Oxy? It's not actually OxyContin, is it? Victoria, ooh. This was either written so horribly or did not age well. Either way, it's bad. Let's see. She treated her decently and exception to the rule. Of course, she doubted his replacement would be as nice. See, okay, so you could have a person, but it's just automation of jobs. Which I kind of guess is around the 2010 era. I remember hearing about it. I think I heard more about it in like mid 2010, so like 2015, when that was becoming more of a thing. Because that was like high school. Yeah. It's interesting. Standard data, stolen events in him. Was it the warrior like tattoo or his dark good looks that had felt threatened? I'm tired of seeing the word threatening attached to a black person who is minding their business and doing their job. This is Victoria Fort can't write black people 20 forever. She caught her eye, a brush her blinding grin. Hello there. She turned away, faint with embarrassment and fear. I'm Jamal, nice to meet you. Was he really talking to her? What is it, Eden? Don't you like me? Well, am I scary or just not your type? I don't even know you. See, okay, this interaction in a normal world makes sense. A guy is randomly talking to a girl while she is in a situation that she can't leave. Because if you remember, the security things have like the tube that keeps you there while you're being scanned. In this world, I guess it's just Victoria kind of. There's so much. You know, Victoria, you have somehow just taken every trope and while trying to subvert them, made them worse. I'm gonna look at the TV tropes section after this book, and if you don't have one, I will be the pioneer and make it. Get it? You don't think I like you blue eyes, right? Ew, blue eye fetishes, eh? Ew. This channel, we anti blue eyes. We brown eye supremacy on this channel. Blue eyes go home. The only blue eyes I support is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, that's it. That's a slogan. The only blue eyes I support is blue eyes white dragon. Hold up, I'm tweeting that. uh, this is funny as funniest shit I've ever said. The only blue eyes I support is blue eyes white dragon. Okay, okay. You know what? All right. Okay. Chill, chill, Merc. Not blue eye supremacy. Okay, it was if he peered right inside of her, plucked at her heart's desire. He wanted to see the real Eden. She had hung on as ever waited. Again, okay, again, this is like constant. This is like the I want song from like every single young adult book. It's like, I want to be seen outside of the lens of the government and the society that it forces on us. Hell, this was my I want in like middle school when I was homophobic to myself. Like, God, you're so close. You God bless your heart, and I mean that in both senses of the word. Okay. Confidence, bold grin, way his eyes followed her when she exited the gate, had dazzled and unnerved her. She stumbled and flabbed, dumbfounded. Maybe the good doctor's on something. Even want to talk about it. Get you together, not her father. I mean, look what happened. You got probation. I didn't cite it. I'm not accusing you. Bad news can be good news. Wait and see. For example, tomorrow night you're off work, which means you and I should go to the moon dance. Oh, Lord. You didn't excuse me. Please. Please. Okay, so, a moon dance is like a special thing that you have to go to at least 9 times. Huh. You have to attend 9 a year. So it's once every month, I assume, because I don't know. 9 a year. It's like Fire Monthly houses where the months are moons. So every moon is a month. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. 9 a year, and it insisted that it reduce frequent violence, which sure. But I'm on probation, and Branford hasn't. Who's in charge of clearance? But tomorrow night you'll be at my father's experiment, and he'll be on guard. Put someone else in charge, take him to crash, cut out to meet you, be back in time for Big Bang. But I'll have to go alone. Oh, God. It's time for Jamal to make a righteous move. Hmm. 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 Okay, well, he leaves. Okay, let's talk about this chapter, because this chapter's weird. So, Eden thinks that all of her hard work put into seducing Jamal is about to pay off because they're going to go to this public dance together. And usually you don't do that unless you're going to like pick up the person as a mate. So after Jamal leaves and they have a plan, she accidentally picks up a message from the one like terrorist organization that she actually names because it's against her. But they sent it to her. So like, and she closes it, but they send it to her, which is dumb in my eyes. Because if I was given like, if the KKK texted me right now and I got that text message, I would run. I would like show it to people who I trusted, spread the word, run. I like, so there's like she's so dumb. Like it's already difficult to like her because of the world she's in and how she talks about it, but she's also dumb. And how are you gonna be stupid, dumb, and racist at the same time? Make it make sense. Pick a struggle. But this is the last chapter we're doing today because I'm about to lose my mind. Let's go. You force yourself to concentrate on the staccato-like tapping of her high heels against the floor in the busy, wide pedestrian tunnel. So, okay, she's under probation, which means she's not allowed to leave like her house. She's basically on quarantine if we want to, be topical. But but she's sneaking out because there's her dark prince awaits. Eden knew how to deflect attention, shoulders back, eyes focused ahead, her face a blank mask, just like the other pearls who walked in groups near her. So she's walking alone. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. Okay, let's go. This is almost 7. Wait! Okay, this timing doesn't make any sense. We're doing so many time skips. Like, Eden needs to give, like, Victoria needs to give us, like, a few hours later. At the end of the day. Because here's the thing. We have gone from a mention of getting ready at 6 p.m. for work. Eden gets cut off early. So at 5 a.m. is her date with Jamal. And now it's 7 p.m. And she would be in work if she was not on probation, but now she's on her way to the moon dance. We've gone through an entire day. It's barely been one day and it's 5 chapters. This is this is almost as bad as my pacing. Huh. Distant blare of military sirens and the chaotic circles of offenders hawking their goods. So she suspected that each and every cold passerby wanted to hurt her, though the statistical odds against that were high. Oh. What? Huh? How does Victoria hit every single racist? Victoria hits every single racist talking point so effortlessly. It's like she's falling down the racism tree, and not only is she hitting every branch, she's somehow plucking off every apple at the same time. It's so bad. How we This is the same. Okay, this is that vein of, oh my god, black people are so violent. Although, you're more likely to be murdered by someone of your own race. It's wild. Okay, and her sense. If I see the word censors one more time, I'm taking the English language away from Victoria Foyt because she obviously cannot. She obviously doesn't want to use the entire thing. Let's see. Babble of foreign languages into English, the official language. I call bullshit. No way. There's no way everyone in the world would come together and say that everyone has to know English. This is some American propaganda. There's no way. I refuse. Look, it's fine to say that they're like, this is why there's like common, which you could easily just like bullshit and say like, oh, it's common, everyone knows this, and I would let you get away with it. Like, come on, English is the official language with all of the issues it borrows from other languages. No, no, ma'am. If you said if you ever want to write like an actual language that exists in the world as a common shared language, go with like Esperanto or there's another one called like lingua de. It's like lingua de. Ooh, I don't know if it's global or portal, but it's one of those where it's like it was written to be the easiest shared language so that people could understand it. Like, even if they didn't understand the full meaning of each word, they would easily understand the gist. It's true. Still, she can never shake the fear of being among so many of them. Stop with them, girl. Just, it's not cute. Let's go. Only a few minutes passed and she felt the sinking terror of being away from her unit, away from Austin. Just go back. It's not worth it if you're terrified. According to her internal sensors, it was 110 degrees in a tunnel. Jail. Victoria Fort, you're going to jail. Victoria Fort, you're going to jail. Victoria Fort, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. 110 degrees in a tunnel. Okay. Someone from Texas who has lived in hot ass summers. You do not feel like you exist at like 105, maybe. It's too hot. 110, you feel like 110 cold water makes you feel like you're at room temperature. The AC is fighting for its life at 110. And that's outside. Like, in a tunnel with so many people enclosed in it. Oh, that's jail. That's jail time. Victoria, wait. Go to jail. You have to go to jail. That's jail time. She needs to go to jail for her endangering her characters. This is bad. 110. That tells me that it's either so bad on the surface that like the temperature is 200 and no one should go out there anyway, or they didn't bury themselves deep enough. It's jail. That's jail time. 110. Not bad for. That's jail. Dance trust and no. Hold on. Not the careless, drunk black guy. Victoria has found. I don't know how she does it. Victoria has somehow found the gift of, again, not only hitting every branch as she falls down the racist tree, but plucking every apple as she does so. God, I've got a protocol to keep, so do we red? Red? What does the red mean? Did I just miss a description of a person? Why is he afraid? He's an ethics officer. That's like a police officer. Actually, it makes sense why a police officer would be afraid of black. But wait, no, there's so much. There's so much. Victoria has not put any serious thought into this book. She has written off of her own shit, and I just need to remember that before I lose my mind. Let's move on. There's no. Let's move on. Mostly couples of all ages, mated couples, and ego singles. God, what should again, there's like a thing here where it's like the Unigov got it wrong. The monthly moon dance usually left a wake of mayhem throughout each zone. Talk about how the government's bad, how it seeks to keep itself going. Don't do this shit. I want to rescue these characters, except for Eden. Eden can choke. I want to rescue the rest of them, though. They don't deserve this. Okay. Vehicle going through dark tunnels, stuck occasionally for car traffic. Possibly man's only hope laid at Eden's very own doorstep. How you gonna be victim, minority, brutalized, and a white savior? This is, Victoria wanted her cake, and she wanted to eat it too. And I don't know if I can't blame her. I really don't. Actually, no, I can blame her. But she's given us everything she wants. It's just ugly. My father's experiment. What was inevitable? Why is he keeping a... Huh? His secret approach to program. Why is this a secret if he's part of a scientific research team? Scientific research teams don't keep secrets about what they're researching from each other. Victoria Foyt doesn't understand scientific research, apparently. Add that to the list. Okay, so a jaguar can't... Huh? So they're gonna implant a human with genetic material from an animal. They're basically gonna do like genetic modification to a person, and we're going to see how this works later on, I guess. If the fathers were succeeded, Pearl may be able to withstand solar radiation as well as even better than coal. Maybe then quills are no longer treated like garbage. Okay. Considering that there have been 2 mentioned extremist groups, Eden has only named one, and the other is a Pearl extremist group. I wonder if Eden has any attachments to the Pearl extremist group and how that is played out in this book. Because that's a very interesting statement. God, I probably am calling out every single plot point early on in the head. Or if I'm not, I'm calling out things that are a lot better plot points than whatever Victoria has ever decided in her life. Dot, you haven't told anyone, have you? Who could I tell? I don't talk to anyone. It's categorically forbidden to speak a word about this. You must understand this work is highly illegal and politically dangerous. This is something, huh? Smiled. It takes an... You know what? The only accurate part about all this is that public transportation takes an hour to get anywhere. It's usually an hour. Actually, hold up. No, it took an hour for me to get to the restaurant in Atlanta. Yeah, it's an hour. Line is Bastard's show. Huh? So wait, if they're such an extremist group and they're so bad, why is FFP allowed in public? Like, okay, is this supposed to make a reference to like white supremacy, white supremacist paramilitary groups? Like, because this seems like this feels like it's supposed to be a reference to that bullshit that happened in where like the like paramilitary groups literally stormed a state capital and nothing happened. But it's ugly. Oh my god. Look at what we caught a real life pearl. Why did she come alone? See, that's my question. You're just stupid. You knew you were A, on probation, B, like you are under an oppressive system. Okay, imagine A, being under an oppressive system, B, knowing that like you can die at any time, and C, walking alone to a public event knowing you're under probation from your job that that you think has done it to you out of prejudice. God, Victoria Foyt and Eden Newman could never survive as black people. They couldn't. They die. They wouldn't exist. They can't handle it. Like this is so bad. This is like the checklist of what not to do in America for me. I'm gonna just read this book and everything that Eden does, I'm not gonna do. See, oh God, not a song about ooh, not a song. This is gross. Victoria really wanted to ramp up that poor white girl act. Ew. This is gross. I'm so sorry. Okay, I feel like I have to continue this just to like get this scene over with. Although I said it'd be Savage After 5, because there's no way I'm. No, there's no way. There's no way. I refuse. So, Eden's in a bad situation, and this is a mess. This is. Whose wailing pierced the air. I hate this. Wait. Huh? Erratic movements. Oh my god. This is just. Victoria Foyt doesn't know black people. And this entire like thing proves it because okay, my first thought of Moondance, it's like it's supposed to be like a peaceful thing. People are supposed to like come, go, intermingle, whatever, yada yada. You're just supposed to be there. You're supposed to show up. Maybe hang out for 5 minutes, then you can leave. I'm thinking of like, I'm thinking of like I'm thinking of like the one like single stereotype when it comes to like formal dances of like this ballroom and maybe there's a bit of exciting music and like a fast dance, maybe a line dance if like we're feeling up there, and we're like talking about the control of the government, you know? No, it's fucking it. It looks like it's rap and hip hop. Like she's describing this as the same way I would be close to describing a house party, but like so ugly and horrible. I would literally not say. I wouldn't say that there's a girl who's wailing. She's simply just shouting. She's having a good time. She's having fun. God, this it's so bad. Writhing dancers Just say the name. Like, that's working. They're doing the shoot. I don't know. They're doing something. Eden Newman does not know any goddamn things. She jerked her limbs, trying to imitate the crowd's erratic movements. White skin showed. and how and everyone is just immediately like in shock. Apparently, it's 7:30. Oh, so you just now? Oh, her capture may not have been coincidental. Did Jamal show? Jamal really played her. I'm about to call Jamal a king. Come on, let's go. Feeling that has nothing to do with her father's experiment. What? She bites his wrist. Oh god. Okay, here's the thing. Huh? Two male pearls popped along the theory. Oh, they have the heat. Huh? Wait, so would they be allowed here because it's contagious? Ethan Newman does not know how to consistently world build. Please, I'm clearly song in the generator for she's such a giant shorter. She need one of the men in the groin. Good. Fuck the white man up. Spoof once more led her towards the exit. Oh, Jamal showed up. Oh no, it's Bramford. How are you gonna be saved by your own boss? So, how are you gonna be saved by your own boss who you hate, who you insulted, while you're under probation? And you shouldn't even be there to begin with. You're just stupid. That's on you. Eden deserves whatever she gets from this shit. I don't care. Now she, now that she's out of danger. Oh, Bramford. Ugh. Ew. Everyone in this universe is a sim for Eden Newman, and it shows because Bamford's about to kill someone. Okay, so let's get this scene together in our heads. The FFP guy is holding Eden because she's a dumbass. Bramford is nearby with Shen because Shen is a simp for Bramford. There are a bunch of women around the two who are like watching but like not a part of it because they also are simps for Bramford. And Bramford is potentially a simp for Eden, although he's trying to rescue Eden, presumably so he can punish her like for breaking probation, because honestly, truly, she kind of deserves it at this point. But now the guy who's part of the FFP is like, what do I do? And Bamford's like, well, if you don't let her go within 5 seconds, if you let her go within 5 seconds, I promise I won't kill you. And this is wild. So let's go. You have 3 seconds left. 1.5 seconds. And he pushed her. Okay. God damn it. Bramford, stand strong. Please don't let this white woman get you. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit. Just give it up. Okay. Side of the leaf. As Bramford's still holding her. Shadows on the way. Unless you either he stopped. Bramford knew this entire shit. So Bramford knew that Jamal wasn't. Oh, I'm right. Jamal set her up. Oh, king shit. King shit. Jamal gets all the coins. Jamal gets all the coins. I don't care. Jamal king. Okay, so Jamal wasn't showing up. He said, "Oh, I found out this plot point immediately." Okay, Bramford is a simp. Jamal is faking being a simp so that Eden dies, which honestly may not be the worst thing to happen in this book. Ooh, man. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah. Not you faking being a simp. Okay, but Bamford's gonna ask Eden to come with him, and she's gonna follow because she has no choice but to follow the arrogant bastard. It's the end of chapter 6. That's where I'm gonna stop for now. Ooh. This book is interesting in all the worst ways. Ooh, man. I'm gonna do this next week. I'm just gonna read this book. I have no choice but to read this book next week. Like, there's nothing a person can say to stop me from reading this book next week. It's hopeless. Victoria Foy doesn't know how to write black people. This book is bad. This book is no good world building. What else can I say quickly before I close this shit down? Because there's no hope for this book whatsoever. This book is garbage. This book needs help.